Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, where they're ready to fight for the dear old Texas Aggies. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Off-play action on first down. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The Aggies can really attack on this second and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground.
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This is why they show up for midnight yell, and they are playing like they practice.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team,
reels it in down the left side. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has him set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Finds his man. It's Moss. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw. It's Reed. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
and these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. There he goes.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level. And with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And they just need a few inches for the first down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Got his man quickly. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ball. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Going for it all. Touchdown, Florida. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy.
Hey, watch how you talk to me. So I might just blow your ass out.
Playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this.
You ain't making no nuggets over here, nigga. No Gator nuggets over here. Who the fuck eats Gator nuggets?
They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field.
You ain't doing enough scouting report on my offense, bro. Sorry, though. Hey, you'll learn. You'll learn.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He's taking the shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd.
I know what you're trying to do, bro. You're trying to just give it to your fast receiver over on the street. Keep doing the same bum-ass play. I'm on it. Don't worry, I'm on it.
This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Moss. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Fires left. That's caught. It's Concepcion. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. But a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Fuck, you want a cookie, bro? You want a cookie or something? Could you store it? Bro, it's a long game. It's a long game, bro. I don't give a fuck about a touchdown, bro. You got to win the game.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy.
Oh my God, bro. Who the fuck eat gator nuggets, bro? Stop saying that weird ass shit. Nobody eats fucking gator nuggets, nigga. Damn.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here is still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab outside. It's ball.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. With the catch, it's Craver. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. Across the 25, he's got room. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. But the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Got it in the middle, it's Concepcion. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds a man on the left. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got him in the open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the second play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the 3rd play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Tough sledding near as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Bitch ass, nigga. Take that shit, bitch.
Here in the second half.
Have a day, young fella.
Put your bitch ass up. You want to run your mouth?
Not 1, not 2, but 3 receivers.
Running your mouth. Nigga, sound like you got a dry cotton ass mouth. Nigga, go drink some water or something, bitch ass, nigga. Get off my mic with all that weird shit, nigga. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about the game no more. Fuck this game, nigga. Bitch. Trash. Talking about some Gator Nuggets and shit. I just wanted to play the game, nigga. You want, oh, make Gator Nuggets out of you. You ain't gonna do nothing. You's a clown. You's a bozo. I gotta say, go drink some water or something, nigga, before you fuck around and die, nigga, for dehydration. Sound like you dehydrated.
The gift to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Shut your bitch ass up. And you sat in the beach. What's wrong with you?
Especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brings him to the open. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll leave it with him.
Bitch ass little boy. Hit the weight room, little nigga. Hit the weight room, little nigga.
36.
When the running back...
Hey, you see how my running back just hit on the fuck out that nigga in his face? I'll do that to you in real life. I promise you I will. I promise you I would. I promise.
Guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Looking downfield. It's Flagway. That's reeled in. It's ball.
X-tackling ass. X-tackling ass. You already know what it was.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing the running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set. First down. They'll go to the air. Forced out of the pocket. He turns it loose to the left.
Bitch ass boy.
And perhaps a touchdown.
You playing it though. You playing it though. Clown.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer.
Fuck out my way. We running through shit. We running through shit. What's wrong with you, bitch?
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it in.
I'm about to get that nigga to work. I'm about to get that nigga to work for real.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Hey, shit, they let you get one. They let you get one. Why can't I get one?
to throw on first down. Dances away. Got it on the outside. It's Daniels. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him in the defense.
I'ma still throw it to him, bro. You got no user skill. It's the decoy, nigga. You don't got no real defense, bro.
Especially when you start to get closer to the end zone, you drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
On third and short, the power run here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get that?
Hey, mind your business, bro. I'm the coach over here, bro. I'm the coach, nigga. You don't get to make that call. Leave me the fuck alone.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 4 over Appalachian State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught.
Check down. That's all he do is throw it to the check down to move the ball. He gonna keep throwing it to the check down. Hey, why you ain't throwing it to a wide receiver no more? Why you ain't giving it to him to over the top? You know I put some pressure on that nigga for real, man. That's why you don't want to give it to that nigga no more. I put some pressure on him for real. You heard me? You don't want to throw that nigga the ball no more. You know what it is, bro. Use a screen and a check down master. That's what you is. Use a screen check down master. Alright, just my ass, bro. You ain't just shit, bro. Use a screen check down master. It's what you did all game, bro.
But so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw for it.
Come on, bro. You know they saving your puss ass. They saving your puss ass for real. That's crazy. You know what that was supposed to be, nigga. You know what that should have been. Stop playing with yourself.
And trust your defense.
Now this is rolling.
Oh, you seen it. You seen it. I know you did, nigga.
Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to fire to the left.
Puss ass, nigga. Puss ass, boy. What's wrong with you?
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single.
Get in the weight room, little nigga. You not lift, bro. I really lift weights, bro. I lift weights. I'm telling you, nigga. Put you down real quick. It's crazy.
Back to pass. Got a man. It's Daniels. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
From the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air. It's Lagway. And that's going to be incomplete.
Damn, folk, you got 3 niggas watching him like that? Damn. Hey, you not like that. You would never be like that. You understand me? I know what I'm doing, bro. You think you locking shit up? You ain't locking nothing up. I promise you ain't doing shit.
To pass. Misses receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes for 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. It's good. And they go back on top.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really
watch this game. Saving this puss-ass nigga. You know what that was supposed to be. Stop playing with yourself. I keep telling you, bro. You're going to get caught playing with yourself. I'm telling you, you'll get caught playing with yourself. Nigga, you're going to be embarrassed, nigga. I promise.
Turn the lights out with the lead. Get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He's going to let it go. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it.
Keep it up. I keep telling you, bro. Keep playing with yourself, bro. You're going to get caught. I'm telling you. You'll get caught, my nigga. That should have been another one. Your quarterback should at least have 4 interceptions this game, bro.
for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him,
No. For real, though. He should at least have 4 of them bitches. For real.
the ability to climb the ladder and make contested.
Nigga. What you talking about, nothing?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moss. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down.
You want to yell out, all I do is screens, But what was that? What the fuck was that? Come on, bro.
Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the ball. He gets a positive gain. And it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. So the 4th down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that more.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Reed. On the run, still looking. Working on the right. Touchdown, Aggie. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice.
Hey, bro, I think I might as well just go ahead and let you win this game, bro. You feel me? You need it. You feel me? You need this win. Just gonna look bad for you. You don't get this win, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and let you have this. I ain't tripping. You feel me? I ain't tripping. Go ahead and have this, bro. It's all you.
Was to pass. He's got it for the two-point conversion. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive.
Bro, what's up? Stop saying that weird ass nigga. Nobody eats fucking Gator Nuggets, nigga. God damn, bro. I'm fucking illiterate, bro.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. To the air, it's Lagway. Makes the grab, it's Daniels. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
Deep into the fourth quarter of this game, down by 6. They'll have to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that was one of those, gotta have it. I mean, it's a fourth quarter, 4th down. We got to get some points. Palmer, they needed that one.
Yeah, all routes have to be run at the right depth, and the ball's got to come out at the right time. Nice job there by the quarterback, working through his progression, finding the open man, and keeping this drive alive.
Of course, it was the quarterback. I thought it was the receiver, but whatever.
Fires downfield. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. And that one ought to set us up for quite a finish. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And defense is clicking.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Rush is on him. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. A&M comes back out with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. There is striking distance at the 37.
It's money time, and my quarterback's got to come through, and boy, does he ever. It wasn't with his arm this time, but with his legs. You don't account for his legs? Look at this. Scramble around, get outside the pocket, make something happen, and make the heads-up play to stop the clock by stepping out of bounds.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The line of scrimmage is to 28. That'll make it a 45-yard field goal attempt and a big chance to win the game. And it's good. He drove it through the uprights. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call. And the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played lately.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.